JayDee_Redemption Band. And you can pretty much reach us there on Facebook, Instagram, and then YouTube, JayDee Redemption Band.
Jeremy Calloway, the keys player.
Chris Klussman, bass player.
JayDee, drummer.
Darren Nicholson, bass player, auxiliary player for JayDee's Redemption.
And then we got Bird on guitar. We had scheduled a rehearsal at a spot not too far from here, but it ended up getting canceled out, and Jeremy was like, man, let's go to Music Ride just like 5 minutes away, and called up here, and just so happened it was an opening, and we ended up coming up here and we was rehearsing for our show that we had, our first band show. Over time we came together and we started at the beginning of quarantine actually, and it's funny because we started in my living room in my apartment, and it just started off me just wanting to create an album, put something out so people can hear my voice, and then it became a family, a brotherhood, a band.
Man, it's very contagious when you can feel the vibe of the crowd, the people, and when it comes to us being able to play original music and to see the atmosphere change, you can see how people get into the groove of your own creativity and everything that you made up by just sitting around making music. It's just amazing, man. I enjoy always trying to be on a professional level when it comes to playing with music, so when it comes to these guys, it's just crazy how talented these guys are. I'm pretty sure everybody is great as individual musicians on our end, but when we come together, the vibe is just...
Church scene definitely influenced our skills and definitely expanded our talents, whether it's drums, keys, bass. We learning different hits and licks and runs and songs, and we eventually developed like different skill sets like perfect pitch or relative pitch, and you know what I'm saying? It's just definitely church is definitely where we're rooted at. Wow, myself, I'm definitely rooted
Me and Jeremy come from like quartet music, man. Like the gospel quartet vibe, like the Canton Spirituals and all of those, Lee Williams and stuff, man. That's the base and the foundation for us. So then starting to do like the Ty Tribbett vibe, it just broadened your horizon on how to play. And that's all one genre, that's gospel. So then when you get into R&B, you learn the do's and don'ts of that. And you know, that's how you grow. So with the music, that's what we try to just incorporate everything that we know.
We actually have a project out. It's called Redemption. It's on our digital outlets. And we're actually working on another one right now. We just pretty much not trying to rush into it, but trying to take our time to make sure it's something pleasing to everybody.
And also, if you look up the record, you gotta put exclamation point.
It's Redemption spelled with an exclamation point.
For sure. You put that
it's pretty much, we start off with something crazy. Either I'll come up with something, or D come up with something in his head, or he'll send out a voice memo, or we'll put something in the chat and somebody will just happen to track it, and then that way we send it out, everybody get the MP3, everybody put their piece and touch on it, and then eventually it comes together.
Started at what? COVID, right?
Definitely started getting the COVID.
But when it came to like it being like a band situation, you know, cause like I said, us as individuals, we'll probably get up and bump into each other. Man, what's going on, bro? I saw you at the gig, man. I've got a track that I want you to do. But then it turned into, I got an idea and I need you to play on it. And then it came into, okay, the idea we did, let's record it for real and actually put some actual want and love into it. And then it came out to, let's do a show. And then after that, it's just, now we're doing an interview.
It's pretty much stuff.
Everybody have their own ear when it comes to music. And I feel like you have to be able to touch everything, everyone that you know, from the oldest person to the youngest person. So it might not be all of the time that we may put out something with its instrumentation. We might be beating on couches and whatever it takes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? At this point, I just feel like you got to be different.
Yeah.
Real different. I think the it factor right now is to stay current with, of course, with what's going on with the world and stuff, and being attentive and focused on that, but then to yet not forget that you can have moments to not be so serious and create, bring a vibe.
I always say we can't really put our music in one genre because it's like you never know where we're gonna go. Like the rehearsals are just crazy. Like we might do something that's jazz fusion this day. We might do something that's gospel this day, R&B this day, hip hop this day. It's just all about how we feel and how we come together in the moment. We of course we plan and we practice and all that, but once we get to the show, it may be a different vibe, or we may feel like we need to do this part a little longer than this part. Like it just
The show is not going to be how the record is.
Because the show is like a spirit, you know.
Yeah,
it's almost like a spirit.
you got a crowd.
Yeah.
We took Country Walk and Remember When and put just like a music video to it. That way we can have something for YouTube. That way people can just see who we are instead of just listening to the music, not knowing who playing what.
Iterate on what we were discussing on how it came abroad to make that song. When it came to me, like he said, he gave it to me, I already saw it and I believed in it already before I even had a conversation with anybody, which made me want to put in that time and effort to make it something, because it was like, man, this is kind of sweet. And like I said, we already come through the gospel vibe, so it gives us that feel. So we know we don't want to be what we say churchy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we still want to put a authentic vibe to it.
With a hump.
Yeah, with a hump. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to see it transform into something big now. It's like, oh, this is growing to. So when it comes to what it's gonna be, it might be something that we come up with tomorrow, and that might be the one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You never know, but I think that's what makes it a fun journey. Because it's like you don't know what the DNA is.
Right. Yeah.